Greetings, adventurers. Today I just wanted to bring this game to your attention. It's called Soul Seeker R. Very similar to Summoner's War and Kingdom of Heroes. The slight difference is the combat is more like your Diablo, but outside of that, it's still very much your standard gacha game. And you can auto, unlike some of the hack and slash gacha games out there. You can actually auto this, so you don't need to invest copious amounts of screen time. So I've just initialized my test account, which basically resets all the data because I wanted to give you a quick run through of the tutorial and also how to reroll. Now this game has actually already been out for a year, but this server I'm on, this match here server, which it actually auto selects for you by default. You can change it if you want, but it's actually a new server. So they used to have, not including the Japan and Taiwan servers, they used to have 4 servers. They merged those 4 into 2, and then they created a new server. I'm assuming because it would be unfair for beginners to try and compete with players who have been in the game for a long time. Hence, they merged those older servers into 2, and then they created a new server for new adventurers. So as you can see, I'm just moving around like you do in the typical hack and slash. Okay, now we're gonna attack. So here's the sword icons appeared now. Yeah, so we'll just keep tapping, basically tap away, tap away, tap 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 tap, until we kill all the skeletons. And we'll move on to the next area. Now we can use one of the skills. So yep, that's a special attack. So that is actually her special attack. Now your party can consist of up to 5 heroes. So see, now I've got 5 heroes. So the first one, this one is your skill, is your leader skill. That's why it's got the L next to it. And then you can also use basically summon your other heroes to come out and assist. But as you can see, there is a timer, so they're not gonna hang around forever, and there is a short cooldown period. Alright, so we're gonna attack. So basically typical hack and slash, you're just mashing buttons and then using your skills. Although in this case your skills are actually summoning or calling for help from the rest of your party. Okay, I'm just skipping through all of the storyline. You can read it at your own leisure if you do decide to try this game. Just skip.
Let me finish up the fight with this last blow.
Okay, so basically from the very first level, after that initial tutorial fight, you can basically go on auto. Now as you can see, there are 2 other settings. The middle one is auto skill, which means it automatically use the skills. Otherwise it's just going to do your basic attack. And you will need to use it up into stage 1-4. Once you pass stage 1-4, I believe that's when it unlocks. Yeah, and you will die at 1-4 if you don't use. I think up to 1-3 you're fine to let it auto by itself. But once you get to the 1-4 boss, you basically can't kill it without using your skills and calling on the rest of your party. See, as you can see, even though I did win, it was a pretty close battle because I didn't use any skills. So I'll show you in the next round what a difference using your skills makes.
Let me finish up the fight with this last blow.
There you go. She's got a pretty powerful attack. So I'm waiting a little bit in between because I don't want them to be all on cooldown at the same time. So I want there to be a bit of a gap between using the skills and calling on your heroes. Okay, now we're gonna fight the boss. You can see how much easier that was when I was using the skills. But you will have to do that manually until I think 1-5. So you can manage your team. You can have 5 teams, and each team can have up to 5 heroes. So just follow the tutorial. Yeah, so like most other gachas, basically you can feed heroes to each other to level them up or to evolve them. So let's carry on. So we're up to 1-3 now.
Let me finish up the fight with this last blow.
So for those of you who like this type of battle, definitely by all means, you know, don't auto, do it manually. But one criticism I have is that if you look at the background, the backdrop to your battles, there's only like about 3, maybe 4, and it just keeps repeating. So after a while, you're just gonna get bored because it's the same old, same old. You're not exploring new areas. It's basically, I mean, on the map you're moving to new areas, but when you're actually doing battle, it's just the same old, same old. Another thing I'm not sure of is how do you get a 3-star finish? It doesn't actually tell you what the requirements are. So whilst it does give you a lot of information and a lot of tutorials, it often doesn't explain certain things to you, and you just kind of have to guess or work out for yourself. So that's your 1 free summon per day. It costs 5 cube fragments to do 1 summon. Okay, we'll continue to 1-4. We'll skip all this story. Yes. Okay, we'll go 1-4. Okay.
Let me finish up the fight with this last blow.
Okay, now that should unlock our summons, selective summons. So basically with selective summon, you get to do 30 temples, but you only get to keep one of them. Okay, so you don't get to keep like 300 heroes or something like that. So what you want ideally is, the best pool I found is you get 1 nat 5 and 2 nat 4s. So you want one of those to be a healer. So once you hit confirm summon, then you're stuck with the 10 heroes that you see in front of you. Okay, so just be careful not to tap that by accident. It does ask you for confirmation anyway, but yeah, just be careful. Make sure you don't get trigger happy. Okay, so purples are nat 4s and red is nat 5, and I think it's blue are the nat 3s. Now nat 1s and 2s you get via events, and they also drop from adventure mode. What I've been doing is I've been feeding all the nat 1s to increase the level of my heroes, and the nat 2s I've been using to evolve the Luteans. The Luteans are basically they drop at max level, so the idea is like all the other like Summoner's War or Kingdom of Heroes. What you do is you evolve them to the next star level, and then you use them as food to evolve other Luteans. So here, yep, I've got only 1 nat 4, so I'm gonna summon again, and I don't have a healer either, so now it's very important to get a healer, because you basically you're not going to progress very far without a healer, especially if you auto. If you manual, because what I found is that the AI doesn't dodge. All right, it just charges ahead and doesn't care how much damage it takes. Right, so you need at least 1 healer in your party. Okay, that's all 3 are water, not good, and there's no healer in that either. And ideally you want, a healer from 2 different elements, right? Because you don't want to be stuck, using a single healer and then not be able to use them, or they're not going to be as effective because they're at a disadvantage for a particular level or stage. I'll do a couple more, but look, you get the idea. Yeah, make sure you get 1 nat 5, 2 nat 4s, and make sure one of them is a healer. The rest doesn't matter. You'll pick up more as you progress in the game. So I've got Inez and Tommy. So hopefully this is Rio's okay. He's not the top tier, but look, just for the sake of cutting this video short, we'll pick him. Okay. So now if I go back to the summoning menu, you can see I no longer have the selective summon. Okay. Now there is something else called the bond summon. So basically you have to raise your affinity, become friends with one of these heroes, and then they will join your party. So they're both. So if you don't really like it, what you can do is you create the bonds, but don't spend. See, they're only 3 stars. It's not even worth it. But just for demonstration purposes, if you're not really sure you want this particular unit, then just do the free greet and don't spend any luck points or any gold on it just yet. Okay, now the hero menu will allow you to organize your heroes. In terms of equipment, you can see on the right hand side there is a weapon, an armor, and an accessory. The weapon can be swords, staffs, daggers. Armor can be shields, helmets, or like a chest plate. And accessories, I don't even have a single accessory yet, so I can't tell you what it may be. Most likely rings, necklace, some kind of jewelry. And then the 3 slots you see on the left hand side, they're for runes, but I don't have any runes at all. Not even on my main yet. Okay. So here, this is the managed team, which you saw briefly previously, but what I want to show you is, so I want to put my newly summoned Nat 5 in, so you press the plus sign, and you can choose who he replaces. Okay? Or what you can do is create a new team. I'm going to add my Rio here. Alright, and then you can auto select the rest, so it will automatically select the highest star and then the highest level. Okay, and you can have up to 5 teams. Unfortunately, with the teams, it's the same for all content. So they either need to allow you to make more teams, or they need to have unique teams per content. Okay, another thing I want to show you is, it took me a while to work this out, but that's actually a backpack. It looked like a robot's face to me for some reason. But this is your inventory and your runes and random stuff. You know, currency and crafting. Now, and also you can watch up to 5 ads per day. So the first ad you watch, you get 10 gems, then you get 12, then 15, 20, and 30. We'll watch one just quickly. It doesn't take a lot of time, so it's definitely worth doing for the probably 60 or 70 odd gems that you get on a daily basis. You do have to watch it until the end, until an X appears in the top left corner, and then you can close it off and you'll get your reward for watching the ad. Other ways of earning gems will basically be through the events. And obviously, also there are clearance rewards. So if you clear an entire stage in adventure mode, there's a certain amount of gems that you get. Okay, so the ad's finished, I'll close it, and there you go, got 10 diamonds for that. Okay, so Soul Pass, if you have a look at the rewards, I don't think there are any gems here. No, don't see any gems. This chest can possibly be gems. Oh no, you can only, this one only gives you a random normal core. So cores, I believe, are used to upgrade your heroes. Okay, obviously you get rewards for completing missions.
Will you be the hero of this world?
And achievement awards. There's daily, weekly, and achievement, as well as evolution. There's currently an evolution event, so you get a Lutean, which is your promotion fairy, or your, what is it, Rainbow Mon in summon as well. Okay, what else can I show you? So basically content will open up slowly, so the Magic Library and Blacksmith and the Expedition will come. For those familiar with Kingdom of Heroes, Expedition is basically like your requests. You start off being able to do one expedition, and then it sort of increases over time. Guild is locked until further on. You've got your shop. Pretty standard shop where you can buy stuff, some from real money, some for in-game currency. Obviously there's packages, if you feel so inclined. There's also challenge missions. Also, see this banner here where it says new user 7 days event, so you can scroll through the events or just tap it, and these are all the current events that you can. So what you need to do, what I found is, it doesn't tell you if there's a reward. See, there was no notification that there's a reward here. Okay, but there is a reward that you can collect for day 1. So if we go back, go to here, so this one you get to select a free gift every day. So hopefully you select the gems. If not, too bad. 25,000 gold, not too bad. And then we've got this. So I haven't satisfied any of the criteria for this yet. So clear 5 stages, I have only cleared 4. and then new logon player reward, that's 100 energy. So I haven't had to recharge yet, and I've been playing for like a full day pretty much. So like most of these types of games early on, you don't have to spend, you can get away without spending money early on, but eventually it will get to that stage where you'll probably either have to spend money, or you just can't progress and you have to wait until you get more gems in. Okay, but early on, like I'm up to like almost 2,000 gems. I did spend some on storage for heroes and inventory, so I think I'm down to like about 1,500 now, but I haven't had to recharge it so far. Okay, but it's only been a day. Now lastly, what I wanted to show you is how to reroll. Right, so let's say you've just done all your summons. Okay, actually I want to show you one thing. So on their Facebook page, they have event codes. So this is the current event code, which is valid for I believe one more day. It's SSR chance, and it changes every week. So they've been doing it every week for the past. I only went back a couple of months, but they've been doing it every week for the past month. Is you get basically you get a free 10 pull. Okay, they've been giving that away on a weekly basis. Okay, so let's collect the 10 pull. Where is it? Let's just collect all of them. So one thing that's really annoying is that you've collected your reward, but then you got to come into your mailbox and collect it a second time, which is a bit silly. But anyway, okay, so we'll finish the let's finish the video with the 10 pull, and then I'll show you how to reset your account if you're not happy with the 30 pulls that you got. Yuck. Okay, didn't get a single nat 5. I actually got really lucky, although I guess you can't complain, you got a nat 4 dark, light dark. I actually got really lucky and I got a nat 5 in the free 10 pull that I got on my main. Okay, so basically to reset your account, you go up here into the menu, go into options, initialize the game. Okay, so it's gonna basically start a new game, delete all your information, and it'll take you back to the title screen and you'll have to log in again. Okay, so that's pretty much it for my introductory video and first impressions and how to reroll. Please like, comment and subscribe. Look me up if you decide to try this game out. I will be possibly making another video if I do decide to continue playing this game myself. I will probably make another video with just to show you some more of the content as I progress through. Thank you for watching and enjoy your day.